Tulsa, Alabama. Titletown, some call it, a moniker that many claim, but this city lives thanks to the Alabama Crimson Tide. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the South Carolina Gamecocks taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Alabama about to kick off to get things started. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So South Carolina's offense will have the first possession of the game. And these guys involve everybody in the passing game, and none more prominent than this big fella.
The quarterback knows he's going to be under duress in this game, so who do you look for? The tight end, and there aren't many better than this guy.
No, and just big bodies that you can miss a little bit high, and it really doesn't matter. But over the middle of the field, closer throws, so nice to have a security blanket with a great tight end.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He finds his man. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeps the legs moving. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. So Alabama's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One thing to watch, can this guy get in the quarterback's head and make him take a peek at the rush, David?
Dang, Skippy, that's what you want to do. You want to make this guy a little bit more human and not as much of a game breaker at the quarterback spot. Get some pressure on him, hit him a few times.
He's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he can't hurt you if he's laying on his back, and this defensive end can put him there often.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Line gets set, 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Milroe. Finds his man. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense set for a 1st down play. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Finds his tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. We've got this third down play to open the quarter. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, Davey. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Takes the handoff. It's Haynes. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
You know, runs like this oftentimes are like a boxer in a boxing match. Obviously, it's not a knockout punch, but these are body blows. And as the game goes on, these small gains are going to turn into longer runs.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Law. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it, trying to get to it. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Milroe. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown Tide.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David. Maybe just he's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Listen, I know DBs don't catch the ball real well, but to be a defensive back, it's one of the hardest positions in football. You got to stay with these big, fast wide receivers and then try to go track the football and make a play.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Pressure coming. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Dropping back, it's Sellers. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown Gamecocks.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Caught in the backfield. It's Haynes. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw for it. Got it behind the line. It's Haynes. Didn't get enough to move the sticks, but enough to leave them with the decision.
And the defense did a great job understanding the sticks, rallying to the football, getting them on the ground. And you're right, Reese. 4th and short, that means decision time, or for us, green light. Go for it.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They're going to send out the field goal unit, and that kicker will have to launch a rocket. What an absolute howitzer he unleashed off his foot. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Tuscaloosa.
Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? Dropping back, it's Milroe. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Fast motion from the offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. They'll run play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Haynes. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another 1st down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack. Looks as if the Tide will punt it away.
Number 86 on to punt it away.
And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so...
He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. He gets a block. Oh, what a move! He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Here comes that Alabama offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going, then something can start to build.
Wiggles free. Gonna let it fly. Touchdown, Alabama! What a catch and run for 6.
And so many times the safeties tell the tape, and that's what QBs are studying and reading, and he drops back, and you could tell he sees his receiver coming from the right side, and he knows exactly where he's going to end up with that post, pushes the ball down the field for the big play, got the safety out of position, made the big touchdown throw.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll break the seal on this quarter here on 1st down. He'll start this drive firing. Snagged in the middle. It's Harbor. Good start to this drive, and they'll need much, much more if they're going to give him a finish.
They need a ton more of this, but you got to start the drives great. The first play needs to be really good. That was a good start. Now we got to keep building on it, and we got to do it in a hurry.
Good job by the receiver there not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say...
Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. He wants to throw. Quick strike complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Better And the earplugs, here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. That's caught. It's Harbor. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. On fourth down, looking for the completion. He's got him, and they convert. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Now from inside the red zone. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misconnection, it's second down. They want to just keep throwing it. Makes the grab. It's Harbor. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Takes a snap. Wants to throw. They're bringing heat. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Man, I love the decision-making right there. Like, drop back to pass, look for your shots. You don't see it, tuck it, get positive yards, makes the next down even easier. That is a great heads-up, early down play for this QB.
Got his man quickly, and he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the first down. They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on third and goal. Feeling some heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
South Carolina, 14.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to advance on the football.
Returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. Leaves it with the back. Smashes through. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Timeout, South Carolina.
He leaves it with the back. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. The offense will quickly use a timeout. The Crimson Tide will bring the punt team on the field. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Here's a throw downfield late. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. With the catch, it's Harbor. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. It's complete. And he wisely gets out of bounds. The clock can be the enemy right now, and this offense needs to get some points. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Looking to move it through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, South Carolina! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
South Carolina.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. They might want to consider driving this one through on the ground, get him to touch it, and get that clock running. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They get the timeout called with 7 seconds left on the clock. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
Well, you look at the clock, we've got time for one more play, but they're out of Hail Mary range here, needing a touchdown to win this game. This is going to be a last-second, last-chance play that they practice, by the way, throughout the week. It's going to involve probably a lot of laterals. We've seen crazier stuff happen in college football.
To the air, it's Milroe. Oh, and they get to him. Had a chance for an all-time finish, but the defense put a stop to it, and that's the final play of the game. A little sports history, David. Upset is the only horse ever to defeat Man of War. And that's why we call games like this an upset.
I really had no clue that was a real thing. But I do know this is an upset. This team was unranked, beat a ranked